Hello everyone, welcome to Python application programming lecture series.
In this video, we are going to discuss about Python dictionary methods, dictionary and files, and advanced text parsings. Methods that are available with the dictionaries are tabulated here. Some of them have already been used in the previous example. So for example, method is clear. The use case of the clear is it removes all the item from the dictionaries. Copy is the another dictionary method. The use case of this method is returns a shallow copy of the dictionaries. The next method is from keys. The use case of the from key is it returns a new dictionary with the key from the sequence and value equal to v. So default value is default to none. The next method is dictionary method is get. It returns the get use case of the get function is it returns the value of the key if the key does not exist and return the d value. So default to none. The next method is item. The use case of the item is it return a new view of the dictionary items key and values. The pop is the another method, dictionary method. It removes the item with the key and returns its value or d if key is not found. If d is not provided and key is not found and raises a key error. The pop item is one of the dictionary method. It removes a return on arbitrary items key comma values and raises a key error if the dictionary is empty. The set default is one of the dictionary method. The use case of this set default is if key is the dictionary and returns its value. If not, it insert a key with a value of the d and returns d. The update is one of the dictionary method. The use case of this update is update the dictionary with the key value pairs from other overwriting existing key, and value is the one of the dictionary method. The use case of this values is it returns a new view of the dictionary values. So these are some dictionary methods. Built-in functions like all, any, len, comparison and sorted etc. are commonly used with the dictionary to perform the different tasks. So all function it returns a true if all the keys of the dictionary are true or if the dictionary is empty, and any function it returns if any key of the dictionary is true. If the dictionary is empty it returns false. Len function it returns a length, the number of items in the dictionaries, and comparison function is compares the item of the two dictionaries, and sorted function it returns a new sorted list of the keys in the dictionary. So these are some functions available in dictionaries. Now we will look into dictionaries and files. A dictionary can be used to count the frequency of the word in a file. Let's consider one file cc.txt consists consisting of the following text. The text is hello, how are you? I am doing fine. How about you? This is my file content. File name is cc.txt. So here we have to count the number of occurrences of the word in a file. So now we need to count the frequency of the each of the word in a file. So we need to take on a outer loop for the iteration over a entire file and inner loop for the traversing each line in a file. Then in every line we count the occurrence of the word as we did before for the character. So here our main intention is to count the number of occurrences in a file. So first step is we have to assess the file, then we have to convert sentences into word format, then we have to find out the word occurrences. So here So I created one file name, f name is equal to input, enter a file name. So this is the, so in this line is asking the user input. So here I am using try and accept method. So if user is enter the valid user valid file name, the Python interpreter will open the file. So if you enter invalid file name, so Python interpreter will print the file can't be opened and exist from the code. So after that I am created one empty dictionary, d is equal to dict. So here this is the outer loop for line in fn. So fn is the file name, in is the operator, and line is the loop variable, and inner loop, again I declare one more loop, this for loop, this is the inner loop for word in line dot split. So split is the dictionary function, it converts the sentences into word format. So after that I'm going to use the get function. So get function, and this function is update the number of occurrences. At the finally I'm going to print the dictionary value. So this code it's going to count the number of occurrences of the word in a file. The output of the program when the input file is cc.txt, the file content is hello, how are you, I am fine, how about you. So this is my file content. So if you enter cc.txt, the Python interpreter will give the number of occurrences. Here hello number of occurrences is 1, how number of occurrences is 1, r occurrence is 1, u number of occurrence is 2, I is 1, am is 1, doing occurrence is 1, fine occurrence is 1, how occurrence is 1, and about occurrence is 1. So few points to be observed in the above output. The punctuation mark like comma, full point, question mark, etc. are also considered as a part of the word and stored in the dictionary. This means when a particular word appears in the file with and without punctuation mark, then there will be a multiple entries of the word. The word "o" and "o" are treated as a separate word in the above example because of uppercase and lowercase letter. While solving the problem of text analysis, the machine learning, data analysis, etc., such kind of treatment of the word leads to unexpected results. So we need to be careful in passing the text, and we should try to eliminate the punctuation marks. So ignoring the case, etc. The As we discussed in previous example, during the text parsing, our aim is to eliminate the punctuation mark as a part of word. The string module of the Python provides a list of all punctuation marks as shown. So first we have to import the module, and module is string. So after that we invoke the function. So this will gives the available punctuation marks. So these are the available punctuation marks under module string. The string class as a method make translates, which returns the translation table usable for the another method translate. So consider the following syntax to understand more clearly. So this is the syntax. The syntax is line dot translate. So within the parenthesis we have to specify the string str dot make translate. So again this is the inner parenthesis from string to string and delete string. So this is the syntax. The above statement is replaces the character in from string with a character in the same position in two strings and delete all the characters that are in delete string. The from string and to string can be empty string, and delete string parameter can be omitted. So using this module and using this syntax, so we can easily identify the punctuation marks and we can easily delete the punctuation marks. Using these functions, we will rewrite the program for finding the frequency of frequency of the word in a file. So first we have to import the module is string. So after that I am specifying one file name. So f name is equal to input enter file name. So this line is asking the user input. So here I am using try and except method. If user is enter the valid file name, so file is opened and file name I name it as f. And so if user is enter the invalid file name, so Python interpreter will print the file can't be opened, it exists from the code. So after that I created one dictionary, and this is the outer loop. This is the outer loop for line in f. And so after that I am specifying line is equal to line dot r strip. This is one of the built-in function, and again line is equal to line translate line make translate, and this is the space string dot punctuations. So this instruction, this line is identify the punctuation mark. So again I specify the line is equal to line dot lower. So this line is convert all upper cases into lower cases. So this is the inner loop, and loop variable I name it as world, and after that I invoke the function. So function is split function. The use case of the split function is it converts the sentences into word format. So this is the updation. So d of word is equal to d dot get. So this is one of the built-in function. So at the finally I am going to print the dictionary, updated dictionary. So for example, so now if you enter file name is cec.txt, the Python interpreter will print hello and number of hello with the occurrence. So number of occurrence is 1, ow number of occurrence is 2, r number of occurrence is 1 and u 2, I is number of occurrences is 1 and am occurrence is 1, doing, fine and about number of occurrences are 1. Comparing the output of this modified program with the previous one, so we can make out that all the punctuation marks are not considered and parsing, and also the case of the alphabets are ignored. So here how number of occurrences is 2, in previous program number of occurrence how is 1, and again consider one more word HOW. So previously it consider uppercase H is a different word and lowercase h is the different word. So now it's ignore all the cases and punctual marks. So here number of occurrences are 2, how number of occurrences are 2, and it's ignore the question mark also. Let's try all these things in Python interpreter. This Python code, it's identify the number of occurrences in the file. So here file is cec.txt I stored in my desktop, and folder name is Python new. So Python new, so this is my text file, and text content is hello, how are you, I am doing fine, how about you. So this is my text content. So here I want to identify the each word and occurrences. This is my task. So here I written Python code. So this first line is asking the user input. So if you enter valid file name, so Python interpreter will open the file. So here I am using try and accept method. So if you enter wrong file name, so Python interpreter will print the file can't be open. So after that I created one empty dictionary. This is the outer loop, and this is the inner loop. So here I am using two built-in functions, split and get. So here split function converts the sentences into word format, and this is the updation. So finally I am going to print the updated dictionary. So just you run this code. So Python interpreter is asking the user input. So if you enter cec dot txt. Python interpreter will gives the number of occurrences. So here allow number of occurrences is 1, how occurrence is 1, r 1, u occurrence is 2, I occurrence is 1, am occurrence is 1, doing occurrence is 1, fine occurrence is 1, how occurrence is 1, and about occurrence is 1. And this is the modified code. The previous code is not identifying the uppercase and lowercase and punctuation marks. So this code is identify the punctuation mark and cases. So if you want to remove the case sensitivity and punctuation marks, so we have to import the string module string. So this module it's identify the punctuation marks. So after that, so we are asking the file name, then I am using try and accept method. If you enter valid file name, so Python interpreter will open the file. So otherwise, so it display the file can't be opened and exit from the code. So this is the dictionary, empty dictionary. This is the outer loop and this is the inner loop. So this split function it's convert the sentences into word format, and this is the updation. At the finally I am going to print the dictionary. So this line it's identify the punctuation marks and remove from the sentences. So just to run this, so interpreter is asking the file name. So just you say cec dot txt, this is my file. So just to observe here, so Python interpreter will gives the number of occurrences. So here allow number of occurrences is 1, how number of occurrences are 2, previously it's 1. So after that r number of occurrences is 1 and u, so previously, so u with question marks, so question mark is a punctuation mark. So previous code it treated as a word, so but here we remove the question mark and number of occurrences are 2, I is 1, am is 1, doing 1, fine 1, and about 1. So using string module, so we can easily identify the punctuation marks. So using using the line syntax, so we can easily remove the punctuation mark from the sentences.
These are some references. Thank you.